like most of the people who has no spiritual power within himself to rely on. That's what he meant, I guess. So now he was describing to this guy with the beard and a mustache that there is such a place where it's just happiness and no distinction, no perplexed wandering, no speech beyond description. Rumi want to tell somebody who's pretentious, like he's just wearing a big beard and mustache and all that, sometimes turban. It looks like he's religious and like those old time when a practitioner they wear this kind of thing to distinguish themselves, not for the sake of the worldly people to recognize them, but to distinguish themselves from others so that their like-minded people can recognize them. In the old time, it's not easy to be openly a practitioner, like what happened to Jesus and his disciples, or Prophet Muhammad and his disciples, and the Buddhas, and Guru Nanak, all the six Guru and his disciples. They have always been persecuted, so they had to always hide and practice in hiding, in secret. You know all that already. So in the old time, perhaps the sick people, they have like 5 belonging to distinguish themselves for each other. Like they have a comb, a bangle, a turban, a short, etc., etc. And nowadays we have a initiation card. So in the old time, they have many different things to identify themselves. Like the Muslim, they have the shawl around them and the prayer mat, thing like that. I guess in such a country like dry desert country, it is more convenient also to carry it around your head to cover your nose and all that. So the sand will not enter your nose. Also, in the old time, they have to be secretive. So when they go out, they do cover their face a little bit. So people don't recognize who they are when they walk on the street of the group meditation. In the old time, it's worse. In the old time, you have nowhere to go to hide. Today, at least, maybe if this country is not free, you go to another country. There are some countries who are more free than others. America and Americans people, they are still very, very free, to some extent, compared to other countries who you cannot even talk anything about your faith or your religious belief, and this is really terrible. For 21st century, you cannot believe it still happened. 2,000 years after they crucified Jesus, they still not have enough religious freedom everywhere in the whole world. America is still a very, very free country. I have to say it fairly and justly like that. And here also we have freedom. England, we have freedom. As long as we do not do anything that violate the law, you can congregate, you can have your faith, you can have belief the way you want, and you do much of the thing that you want, which is very, very, very good. But again, I guess you guys earn it also, eh? It come all down to karma, no? Very good. Good karma, good karma. So, up to now, Rumi, or whoever that is holding a conversation in this poetry, was trying to tell the guy with the pretty mustache and long beard that there is a place where you don't need to argue anymore, no more intellectual wrestling. It's just nice and cool, happy, simple. That is the place of heaven, the kingdom of God, that he was trying to tell him. But he don't want to mention kingdom of God, because some people are allergic to that. They might say, no, I don't want kingdom of God. I want nirvana. What's wrong with my nirvana? If he's a Buddhist, he might say that. So he tried to avoid the religious terminology here, just like Buddha also tried to avoid the name of God. The terminology God And then people will say, oh, the Buddha, he doesn't believe in God. Nonsense. What is he practicing all these years for? Yes? What was he looking for? He didn't even know about Buddha nature. Yeah? So, what was he looking for? The belief that there is something larger than life out there, up here. Everyone who practice a spiritual path believe there is a creator. There's a great almighty somewhere. Now, this guy was trying to reason with him in a poetic way, in a very casual way. Tried to avoid mention religion and God. Up to now, probably this guy keeps listening. Yeah, at least if he doesn't mention religious terminology, then he's still listening. So we don't see here that he's answering him or arguing back and forth, nothing. And then he continued. Either stay here and talk, or go there and be silent. Go where and be silent? Yes, go to that place where there's no more intellectual wrestling, where everything is quiet, no wondering, no speech, beyond description. That's the place that he wants this guy to go. He say, okay, either you just stay here, all the theory and the doctrines and all the, description about past master experiences when you have nothing at all. It's like you're talking about apple and you never saw it, you never eat it, you never taste it, you never know what it's like. So he say, okay, either you stay here and blah blah, or go there and be silent. He's talking like this, we understand, but the poor guy with the beard, I don't know how much longer he can bear him. So let's see. He keeps listening now. At least he's not arguing. So, or do both by turns. We see some tolerance, flexibility. Of course we do both, no? We don't always talk about theory. We don't always explain in the doctrine or telling jokes and stuff. We also meditate.